a Roustabout, shifting from town to town. No job can hold him down, he's just a knock-around guy.
Reilly Gilmore on the show today.
Hey.
This is not your first appearance though, is it?
No, I've appeared in a number of your podcasts.
We're here down in Lady Bird Lake here in Austin, Texas. And we did record a studio episode of the show that I fucked up the audio. Somebody fucked up the audio, and it was...
Maybe I was just like too quiet as a person.
No, you couldn't hear any of us. I'd screwed up some chord or something in between set changes or something, and I was left with this really good camera angle. We looked happy in the conversation, but you couldn't hear anything. But you were quite relieved to say that, oh great, I didn't really feel good about that. Can we do it again anyway?
Yeah, let's just audio record over it. Hey, there's a goose.
That's one of my Canadian brothers over there.
Yeah, is Canada known for their gooses? Their geese?
But aren't you at East Coast? Aren't you like, where are you from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina, not even close to Detroit. Not even close.
Yeah, I guess not really.
I've
in spirit, maybe.
I've met a North and South Carolina folk. I know that's your East Coast, West Coast rivalries. They really take a lot of pride in separating themselves from each other, even though they share a name in their title. It's a North and South.
Yeah, North and South Carolina. You're talking about?
They're very different.
Yeah, we.
But I don't think they are, really.
Well, no, we're not really that different, but
this is sports rivals, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean we have college. It's a lot of like college rivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I never really got, like why.
Well, you don't look like a guy that would be with your face painted at a sports event.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, look how many geese there are.
Those are not geese.
Are they herons? You ever take a kayak out?
No, I didn't do a lot of things I'd planned on this year.
Yeah, me neither.
I really wanted to be a little more outdoorsy.
Yeah, well, you're dressed for the outdoors.
Yeah, I'm always in black. See, remember I told you you're gonna get mowed down on a mountain biker?
Yeah, why is that guy going so hard? This is like a walking trail.
Because that guy, he's trying to get sober.
He's trying to get pussy.
He's trying to get his life cleaned up enough that he can love himself once again.
I should try that.
Yeah, you actually look a little healthier than the last time I saw you.
Really?
When you came to my house, is things worse?
No, things aren't worse, but I looked in the mirror the other day and I just saw how sick I looked. So, I mean, thank you for saying that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like the skinniest I've ever been.
Is that malnutrition or just atrophy?
I just eat like one meal a day, and I need to eat more. I don't have enough. I'm like too poor to eat.
That's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you some Canadian protein powder to take.
Yeah.
It's that bad though, right? When I told you that Brett was eating cans of tuna over my sink, you were like,
"Yeah,
Brett's got tuna."
I mean, honestly, like I'm the type of guy where I don't want to eat some shitty food, so I'd rather eat like one good meal a day than like 3 like tuna cans.
But tuna cans is a good meal though. If you're trying to get maximum protein into your body, I think honestly the only thing that you're missing is cans of tuna.
Maybe you're right.
I'm right. I'm right.
Yeah, I've actually never had like a tuna can.
How many grams of protein are you eating in a day?
I don't know, maybe like 20.
Yeah, that's not. That's enough for like a midget with no arms.
Right.
That's the problem.
Well, I'm fasting. I'm intermittent fasting.
No, that's called fucking show business. Intermittent fasting.
Yeah, it's just a lifestyle. I don't know. I eat eggs.
Lifestyle. Poverty is not a lifestyle.
Yeah, it is. Look at these people. They're glamping.
No, these guys got nice tents. This is them getting away to, you know, these are. There was a whole operation up here. These people, these folks, some of them are here on some sort of fishing trips. I see people have fishing camps and stuff sometimes. Some of them are just meth addicts.
Really? They go here for a fishing trip?
Apparently this is a decent, it's clearly on the Colorado River, right? I love when anybody sees a camera, they look at you and me and they go,
yeah, those
never
guys.
heard of them.
Yeah.
Never heard of them. Good.
Yeah, that.
So when we were shooting that sketch over on Lady Bird there on the walk, some asshole says, "What are you guys filming?" I said, "A fucking porno." His girlfriend laughed. He sneered and did this.
Probably because he's jealous.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see a porno with me and Jared and Ben Horn. That's a really bad one, right?
Yeah, that's like Patreon exclusive.
Somewhat like
Bonus
You do a
episodes.
Patreon?
I do. This will definitely be on my Patreon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I'll pay to watch it.
I've already got you blocked from the first episode, so I gotta go renegotiate all that stuff. Oh man, I feel like ice cream or cocaine.
So, yeah, like, do you feel like you get along with the people on this trail?
First of all, fuck you and fuck everybody else on this trail. What are you talking to me about? Do I get along?
I don't know. It's just like.
Do you think we're a trail community?
Do you go on this trail and be like, hey, Greg, you know?
No. Look, this is it. I like this, and I run with my hood up. No one can see my face, and they don't even know I exist.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know you exist.
I don't exist.
Have you ever seen ghosts?
Have I ever seen a ghost? Fuck, I don't know, maybe. I never really paid attention long enough to.
Yeah, I hate seeing ghosts and like they don't really make a big deal about like
Ooh!
them seeing you.
Ooh! Can you hold this while I beat off?
Yeah.
Mr. Pigeon. See, they take the heads, right? They take the heads.
It's like ISIS.
Yeah,
The cats are literally like ISIS.
they do to the pigeon community for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why anyone would have a cat. I have a cat right now.
Yuck.
It's so mean. It's
Yeah.
mean to me, and I'm like 40 times bigger than it. So it's like,
What is it? Just bite you, attack your hands,
I'll pet it, I'll be massaging it,
and then it'll just go.
and then it's like if you were giving someone a massage and they just start attacking you. It's like, I don't know what's.
Yeah, I guess you've never met any of my ex-girlfriends. Just fucking 0 to 60. Tammy over here. I don't know. Let's get into it. What was the last long-term girlfriend? Carolina, North Carolina.
Yeah, I haven't really had a serious relationship in a while.
Yeah. Good
Mostly
for you.
just a player of the game.
Yeah. In the last 12 months, how many holes have you dumped in?
12, one for each month.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an advent calendar.
Are you coming in strangers, different one a month?
No, I mean, no, probably not that. But,
How many? How many holes with trolls in a year?
holes or trolls? Because there's two different numbers.
Okay, street, just generally, strangers you've come in.
I've maybe
10,
like
4, 2,
like 6 the past year.
6.
Not very good.
That's not, you know what, look, times are tough.
Yeah, I mean, I try to give like pep talks to my dick. Like I'm just like, look, man, it's not you, it's me. No, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going on a Tinder date tonight, so we'll see how that goes.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah, I know. I was
You're auditioning for pussy. Yeah, you really are. You go up.
I'm gonna slate.
I'm a comic. I'm hoping this pans out.
I'm gonna
please
slate
just
my
fuck
name.
me so I don't kill myself in the new year. You know.
I'll be like, hey, I'm Reilly Gilmore. I'll be playing the role of a nice, handsome man.
Side guy to my husband. Yeah, you're the guy that fucks because you've got everything to lose.
No, I've got nothing to lose.
Well, that's what I mean. And because of that, she could bury you if you fuck around with her husband. And her husband's a cop, and she only does anal.
Well, luckily I'm white. So.
Anal with you. She saves her asshole for you. Her pussy's for her real daddy. But you got back daddy.
Hey, I'll take it.
Are you cool with the asshole?
I'm good, man. I'm good with eating tuna for a
You're
night
gonna
or two.
get tuna over the sink.
I'm gonna eat her asshole over.
All right. My mother's gonna watch this.
Is she?
Probably not. I haven't hit record yet.
My mom, really?
No, I can't.
No, yeah, my mom, does your mom watch your stand-up?
She has. There's things that she pokes in occasionally on, but we've had the talk of, this is not for the elderly, to say the least.
Right, yeah.
As far as the context and content of
Yeah, the thing is, like, my mom is so supportive, but she
Ew.
hates my material.
yeah, well, you tell your mother
She
to
goes.
shut up and she's fat.
It's actually healthier than I am. But, yeah, she comes to my shows and stuff, because I tell her about it. I don't want her to come, but she comes.
Yeah.
And,
Was there any athletes in your family?
no, we're not a very athletic I mean, we play sports.
Okay.
My dad, I guess, was an athlete, but now he's like fat. But I don't know. We have definitely like some lazy genes in our family.
Yeah, you talk like you're falling asleep on a suicide hotline. It's hard. You're
like-
hard to be around.
Really? Sorry. Don't blame me. Blame my genes. No, I know I'm a sleepy guy. I wasn't always like this though.
Hey.
At one point I had energy.
Yeah, well, fortunately, you can,
I can.
it's all lifestyle, really. I find that periods of my life, I was more, I just had access to better resources.
Right.
There's certain points in your life where you really kind of like, it's feast or famine, The highs are super high and the lows are super low. And when you've only got a limited amount of tools to work with, that's how it goes until you can change your environment. Staying in North Carolina to chase your comedy dream would have been a fucking disaster.
Right.
Disaster.
And we're, North Carolina, it's full of slow people. Like in North Carolina, I'm so energetic.
Oh, you're over the top?
Yeah, people are like, whoa, that guy's too much. We need to slow down a bit. And here, it's like, everyone's like, I don't know.
Yeah, Austinites are pretty slow talkers too,
Yeah, but they're busy, like they're busy people. Like you go into a store in North Carolina and they're like, if you don't have a conversation with the store clerk, they get offended.
Well, they're nosy, that's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Rub your own shit on your face, and then they won't be so fucking eager to chit chat.
Right.
See, I have different tactics to deal with these people. You got to go over the bend, or they won't take you seriously. And now, every time you go to the hardware store to pick up fucking nails and ice cream, you got to deal with the sneers from the staff because the manager told everybody that you're an asshole because you were on the phone during the purchase trying to make funeral arrangements for Susan's cat. And Mr. McFluffin said, I need a hello from, you know where I'm going with this.
Right, yeah.
Nowhere.
Yeah,
and
well,
action.
Yeah, I know. It's like people like care.
6 girls in 12 months.
Oh, we're going back to that. What is it? 60 minutes? What's going on?
All right. Who had the worst pussy farts out of the 6?
Dude,
there's always a whisker biscuit in there.
Honestly, I don't mind a queef. I like a good queef.
Do you actually push on the girl's stomach to make them come out louder?
Yeah. I'm like
the old piss
a
tuba?
yoga instructor.
Here. And release.
Yeah, I actually put like a little kazoo on their pussy, so it sounds better. I don't mind. I like it because it's just like it shows that I put in the work. Here's the end result. Here's the queef. Or here's
the reward. Are you a chef? Burp in the kitchen. Now that's a way
and burns calories too.
Some girls don't want you to put in work. They want you to put in hate.
Really?
Yeah. Cigarette burns, hot coat hanger whips.
Yeah, right.
Broken beer bottle in the underwear drawer.
Yeah.
Chili peppers on the butt plugs.
Yeah. Glue their mouth shut.
Glue their mouth shut, you sick fuck. What's the matter with you? Who glues their mouth shut?
I don't know. I'm not that type of guy that like hit.
Old Jeffrey Dahmer's nephew over here. Glue the mouth. I don't like the chattering of the children. Glue the mouth of the children.
Tie the nipples together.
Ew. Who's got nipples long enough to tie? Where are you? Some sort of milking clinic? Ew. Look at Mr. Whiskers. He thinks we're walking around with a rattlesnake in our hands. And he is, look at that dog. He's so used to dealing with rodents and snakes that he thinks.
Well, the small dogs are really the meanest dogs. Did you ever have an animal?
I've dated a few. Yeah, I had dogs when I was a kid. I think there was a cat or two in there at some point.
I bet dogs are like afraid of you.
No, dogs and I get along very well, very quickly. I have a real respect and love for the canines. So much that I was online looking at wolves. I was gonna buy a wolf.
Really?
I think I want a wolf.
Yeah, I heard they're good companions.
I think they're terrifying. I watched a video online of a full-grown wolf that was domesticated to a certain degree, pushing around a very large pit bull like a kitten. The pit bull knew in his heart of hearts that he was not even to sneer at that wolf. You could see it. Right. It was like every bite that wolf is going to take to that pit bull, I might get a hold of him, but when he bucks up, I'm just going to be pieces. That wolf is going to go, his teeth were fucking, dude, it was crazy. You ever see like that? There's like sabers. You could look at canine teeth, any house pet, and they're sinister enough.
Right.
Now you put out an animal that's the best version of any dog.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine like wolves look at like a little like Shih Tzu and they're like, what the fuck happened?
Well, they probably look at him like how you would watch the Special Olympics. Right?
Right, yeah.
This little guy, this guy's got a dog and a cat. I wish I had a cat and a dog.
These are all fishing people?
No, those are, I think there's a law here in Texas
What
where...
if you went up to a homeless guy and was just like, yeah, catch any big ones today? They're like, no, I literally live here in a tent. Like, oh, sorry, I thought you were one of the fishing guys.
But do you ever go camping? See, I'm Canadian,
Yeah,
so
I
the
love
idea of living in a tent is not that bad. Now, clearly you're subjected to the judgment of the city by them looking at you going, you don't have a home? Some people might, some people, look, it's a great way to go, hey, listen.
Well, I guess they do have a home, it's just made out of flaps.
Hey, your home, all of it, all this shit blows over with one bad phone call from Mother Nature. And we're all standing in a fucking ditch with corpses and piss, waiting for Jesus to come and pick us up by our assholes.
Yeah, and we're just like, now they'll never leave.
Yeah. I don't think they're trying to leave. What I was told is if you put a flag above anywhere that you camp, it's Texas law that you can stay there.
Really? I might do that.
Yeah.
So a tent doesn't sound bad to you because you're Canadian?
Yeah, we see people in tents all the time. Not
Well,
in
I
the
heard
city.
like heroin is pretty bad up there.
Vancouver, yeah, hell yeah. But, that's been eclipsed by the fentanyl problem.
Oh yeah, thank God for fentanyl.
That's a great t-shirt, by the way.
Fentanyl solved the heroin crisis by creating stronger heroin.
Yeah, the human engineer.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of jealous of heroin addicts a little bit because they just kind of get to do whatever they want.
You think you got malnutrition problems now? Try eating less, but also having a belly full of cum. Yeah, because that's how that goes. The soup's good. Jerry ate pineapple today. Blows a big fucking chutney bump right down the back here. Thanks, kid. See you out in the parking lot. Pat on the head. Good luck at those open mics. Sorry, I didn't mean to fire off both barrels in your mouth. And then you start to cough and a cum bubble pops on the side of your face and you get one of those strawberry birthmarks from his load. Because it's so jacked up with speed and Gatorade.
Yeah, well, it'd probably be more protein than I'm like consuming now.
Try the cane tuna, man. It's weird that came up, but that might be the solution to your problem.
Do you think it's like too much? The carbs?
Well, if you're on the other side,
No, I mean the microphone.
you see the cattail that's probably bobbing in and out of the shot right now?
Oh yeah, that's
Windsock. What are you gonna do in show business for the next 5 years? Maybe get rid of your scoliosis?
Is it like bad? My back?
You're on the verge. Look it, trust me.
I always like try to straighten my back.
You look great now. That's how you're supposed to be walking. What do? You pinch your shoulder blades to my fingers. Yeah. There you go.
It just feels so awkward.
Yeah, because you've got no strength in your body. You're wasting away. So your whole body's just folding in like wet cardboard. Because there's no resistance in your life. You've never done anything that's hard.
That's not true.
You ever strangle somebody to death to keep an erection?
To keep an erection.
That's hard.
Yeah, I guess you get
That guy had a sleeping baby strapped to the front of his chest as he fled down there on a mountain bike.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that power dad.
This is the first time you smiled.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's the first time when you see the power dad, you're like, you know what? Maybe I can get out of this conversation and maybe that guy will raise me.
Yeah, I just get excited when I see a dad treating his kid right.
Who was the worst male figure in your family? Grandpa or dad?
I did. Both my grandpas died before I could meet them.
Woo, that was close. Holy fuck. Because if your dad was a shithead, where do you think you picked that up? The biggest asshole in the fucking parking lot. Grandpa shithead.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's not a shithead, but he's lazy, I guess.
Dad's lazy?
Yeah, we're all lazy.
Do you think it's a thyroid issue, or you just like, well, you show, look, you're not lazy. I see you doing all the shows. Like, you gotta get up, you gotta come to the show, you gotta get on stage.
Right, yeah.
You're out all the time.
I'm trying to break the trend.
You gotta break the trend, because I've never met your family, but they sound like losers.
Nah, I mean, they're not losers.
You know I'm serious.
Yeah. I mean, who is it? Like, who? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean,
No.
I mean, they're not like rich like people who like are always like making business deals and stuff. But
No, but listen, it's hard when you are to tell your family you're gonna do comedy and you got no blueprint. Like, no one in your family played an instrument or any of that stuff, creative stuff.
no, not really. Both my parents are therapists.
Ooh, now I'm really jealous. Oh, the help. My act, I would have been very successful by now. With all that hands-on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hands off.
Wow. Wow. Okay, well this could be, look, it could be a conflict of interest. The idea of two therapists, I don't know what field they were in, or sometimes that doesn't work when you have two things that might be an asset. One of them cancels it out.
Yeah.
Because they have like, well, that's my son. Well, that's my son. Well, this is my medical theories. Here's my medical theories.
Right. Yeah.
And now you're into like four people. You're raised by the doctors they were educated by, right?
Yeah.
And not only the mistakes that their parents made with them, and the shit rolls around a little bigger. So was that a mess?
I mean,
I just picture your parents putting their hand on your shoulder while you're sitting on your bed, and they're explaining to you your feelings all the time.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of that?
Yeah, there was a lot of that. Yeah.
Like, this is why so and so and
It's like
so.
you should. It's like, Reilly, you should be crying right now. I don't know why.
Ooh, there was a question of lack of. Do you not have empathy? Do you stand over people sleeping with knives?
No, I mean, I have a lot of empathy, but I kind of rebelled in that way. Like, I was like, my parents would have a lot of emotional, empathy, and I would just, like, rebel by being like, oh, fuck that, I'm gonna be a straight edge guy, I'm not gonna care about the homeless and whoever.
Yeah,
And that would be my form of rebelling.
Of just having a lack of respect for your humanity.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Like-
Nihilism? Is that what that is?
I guess in a way.
Well, what did you do to accelerate that? Because usually drugs and alcohol, gambling.
Yeah, did a lot of drugs in high school.
Wow.
And my parents were,
I've done a lot of drugs in your high school. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
You got to step it up a bit. Did you take a swing at a cop? You shit the bed while you're inside of something?
No, I never really went too hard. I did theater.
Oh my goodness. I did theater. I wasn't even allowed to speak French in my school, or someone would throw a chair at us.
Yeah, man, I can't imagine you in high school.
It was, you ever see like where they do all the ISIS training?
Yeah.
That's what my high school was like.
Yeah, as in
Yeah.
the projects.
Yeah, more or less. It was a project school for sure. All dudes, fucking nightmare.
All dudes.
All dudes, and
And it wasn't like religious or anything?
No, it was a prison. It was a male prison. They had 2 of them and a female one, where all the girls had babies or were pregnant in the school. And you're talking like, this is high school kids, and it's fucking insane. So this all dude high school was supposed to train you for a job in the field of trades. So there was everything from horticulture to welding.
Horticulture?
Horticulture, like study of plants.
No, yeah.
Botany. I didn't even care if the girl has cheap perfume on. I love it changes smells.
Yeah. Are you like a big cologne guy or?
No, not
What's
really.
your go-to smell?
Axe body spray or horseradish?
Are you kidding?
Horseradish or Axe body spray. Do you want to hear a funny Axe body spray story?
Yeah.
So, geez, I don't know. 15 years ago, there was a campaign going on with Axe body spray in Canada where they would take 2 people from each province, or 6 people from each province, each state. I'll Americanize this for you. And so they were all supposed to fly, or they flew into this airport in a secret location. The bus would pick them up and drive them to this island to have this hedonistic kind of full moon party.
Whoa.
Right?
Were they all hot or?
Well, that was the thing, right? Is the commercial shows all people in lingerie drinking the beer sponsor, or using the Axe body spray, very sexualized. You know about Axe.
Yeah, yeah.
So the contest happens. They get all the winners. I'm hired along with a musical act and some other performers over the course of this camping weekend on this island. And it was kind of like that Firefly. What was that party?
Oh yeah, Fire Island.
Fire Fest. It was like that, except it was like, think of high school level Fire Fest. So the beer was rationed to a pint of watered down beer every hour or something like that.
God.
And the boys were all separated from the girls, and so and so and so and so. Well, I got kicked off the island after the show. They asked me to leave immediately. And my driver and my friend was inebriated. And I've never driven. So they're trying to escort us off this island as quickly as possible, because I'm getting all the campers riled up to rebel because they've been duped. And
you were kind of like I was inciting them to.
Yeah, and also the language. They knew what they were getting themselves into. They panicked.
Well, it sounds lame. It sounds like a lame festival.
They were fucking furious. All the kids were miserable. Everyone complained. I smuggled some weed in, and the security guards were like, dude, we were fucking pulling sex toys out of these girls' purses, booze, drugs, fucking all kinds of shit. They flew in from all over to just put it in, pull it out in the woods. There would have been so many cum shots flying around that forest.
Yeah, so in the end they didn't, because that's like the Axe thing, is like being like super suave and sexy.
But the company that paid to do the event didn't want to get sued, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it was a debacle. It was a hell of a trip to go all that way, to go and, you ever go to an island and then somebody turn around and go, hey, you got to get off the island. We can't have you on the island. It's a huge island.
Yeah.
But they were.
Damn. So
you got to get out.
You just left?
I made them get me a hotel. So my friend and he drove drunk for half hour, which was better than the other 9-hour drive that I would have been in.
Jeez, yeah.
With my hammered friend, and my girlfriend was with me at the time. I never forgot that, because he's on the boat. He's a big, burly, monster. He's like, I can't wait to get over there. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of everybody. And the guy in the boat on the way over to the island, his face just turns white. and realized my
no.
friend he's a monster guy, right? They don't have security. When we got off the boat, the security guys are like, oh no, if this guy starts a fight, we are fucked. It turned out that I knew some of the guys that were working security there. They'd worked for various nightclubs in Toronto, and they're like, dude, this is such a joke. Like, tell me, they're going, all the stuff we found on these kids that come to this fuck fest down here.
They're children?
High school. This is a high school. This is, drinking age. So 19 to what? I don't know, early 21 or I don't know,
right.
20? Those are kids.
It sounds like really lame.
It got duped. It was a huge campaign. Like, it's advertising. There was no way that they, first of all, one person gets pregnant or dies.
Right, yeah.
I had done a show. A local journalist had done an article on me in the paper that maybe misled an audience to a certain degree with some of my so-called sex appeal. Well, this woman who ran a women's retreat.
So they described you?
Yeah, she did some. I've never had anybody, but I'm flattered, whatever.
This guy is just exudes sex.
Yeah, like everyone gets pink eye just when I take my fingers out of my pocket. So she writes this article, and this lady reads the article and decides that she's looking for a comedian for her all-women's 3-day weekend getaway. And she messages me and offers me a very generous sum of money to come and do 3 shows at this event. I'm so fucked. And yet I can't, in good conscience, take this gig from this lady to perform in front of 300 middle-aged drunk women and my gig. I go, miss, look,
well, I don't know.
I need this so bad. You need to come and see me. I need you to see this first, and then we'll talk. And she comes up to me afterwards. I killed. I had a great set.
Nice.
She comes up and goes, okay, I see what you mean. I go, but I have a plan. I got this great looking, fucking hilarious, light-skinned black dude that will fucking be a perfect bridge for me. He's a murderer. He's great. He's gonna do great, and he knows what has to happen between him and me to get me looking good, and everybody will come out of this as heroes. Well, they brought me back on 2 more other occasions, but on one of the nights we'd stayed late to hang out by the fire with some of the guests.
Yeah.
And the owner of the venue had come over, and fucking he was losing it. I guess some DJ the year before fucked a bunch of wives down there. All ran trains. All the wives funked the shit out of this guy. And I guess one of them had gotten pregnant. And he's like, you guys need to get out of here now. Now.
Man.
I was like, what? She goes, somebody fucked me. The DJ thought, we can't have you guys. We had a lot of problems here. We had a lot of stuff going on. And we're like, what the fuck? We just did a show. But yeah, somebody's wife was going to get fucked if we stuck around there.
Yeah, well, wasn't it like a sexy show?
Well, that's what it was. It had a kind of Chippendales kind of vibe to it. Well, they actually said, as soon as he walked on stage, some lady yells out, show us your dick. And he's like,
yeah, I mean, what do you
settle
expect?
down, you bitches. And he called them bitches, and they went crazy. He comes out like this. He walks out. Hey, how you girls doing tonight? And some lady's got a whole bottle of wine in her hand, no cup, goes, show us your dick. And he's like, settle down, bitches. And the whole place, it just turned into a show. We were off, but he totally skipped the rock right to my chest, and we had a great time. Yeah, I'd come back there. It was a long drive into a rural part.
It was just all women in the audience?
All women from the ages of like 30 to 60.
Holy shit.
And they were smashed.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they want.
I think,
like,
yeah.
You know, sexy stuff.
Sexy stuff. Is that the name? That's the name of your first comedy album.
That's the name of yeah.
Sexy Stuff.
Stuff. It's just me talking about jerking off and
Yeah, that's probably another problem with your malnutrition is that you're jacking off so much. You're literally bleeding to death.
yeah, well, I eat it, so I eat the cum, so it's fine.
Yeah, but you don't get it. It's not like it's like spinach in your Popeye. You shouldn't be eating it first and foremost.
Well, I mean,
you do what you got to do, but if you get a taste for it, and you're in a prison, and there's a lot of undesirables there, and you can't come, next thing you know, you're the head honcho.
What does that mean?
It means that you blow everybody to get your taste for comeback. Now you're not gay, you're just trying to feed a void.
Yeah, not gay, I just need a good meal.
I got hooked on this in college. Come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, women come too.
Yeah, and then my fucking top sheet on my bed looks like someone poured out a fish tank. Can you hold this
Sure, yeah.
for a second?
Is your hand tired?
I'm calling the
This
cops.
is like a lot of work. Yeah, this is a good little trail.
It is, isn't it?
A lot of people, a lot of friendly faces. It's I'm gonna say hi to your mom. What is your family like? Are they like?
All of them died before I was born. My family, they're fine. There's nothing, nobody in my family's like me.
They don't like you?
No, that too. Some of them don't. They're very different than me, to a certain degree.
Yeah. Did you ever have like Easter egg hunts as a kid?
Yeah, but those were just the boils that my grandfather would have on his inside of his legs. We'd have to find the easiest one to drain into a thimbles.
It's like they're all purple.
We do thimbles.
Yeah. What are some Canadian traditions?
Making fun of Americans.
Why do you do that though? Because like we're so much better than you.
But that's what Americans say, and then we laugh. We go, yeah, you're so better that you don't even know what's going on anywhere else. Not even your
because America
neighbors.
is the most important thing.
Sure, it might be the case. But that's that's kind of what's kind of bred into you. If you traveled, if you'd spent first of all, if I'd put you up in an apartment in Scandinavia for a month, you'd be like, I think I really need to recalibrate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your muscle memory as an American, you're a patriot, you're proud, is to say we're the best, we're number one, but you don't know who the other we are.
Yeah, well, they're a bunch of nobodies.
Again.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
I know.
I would love to not be American.
But
actually.
then you ostracize yourself from a fucking adventure of your life. Have you ever got an STD in Slovenia from a woman that you proposed to that doesn't even fucking speak English? Look at me.
And her name's also Slovenia.
Her name is also Slovenia. Yeah, she's like, I'm embarrassed. First of all, she's a 10. Okay, she's 6 inches taller than you. She's never had a cut of surgery, and she looks like a retired gymnast from the Olympics. And when you guys are naked next to each other and you see yourself in the mirror, you feel nauseous because you're so ugly. And her body is just, watch out for the Mormons.
I think those guys are going to Firefest.
I think those guys are going to fuck. You can't have the same shirt on as the other guy.
They were wearing the exact same outfit.
Yeah, they're going to bang.
Is that what
I thought
people
that was-
do before they bang?
I think that's what happens with a lot of gay couples is they start dressing alike. Like people that look like their pets. If you start fucking somebody, you start to take on some of their traits. Like you'll see, it happens, especially if you go on the road with me or something like that. There'll be 2 weeks following your
I start dressing
release.
like you.
Well, to a certain degree, that could happen. I don't think you'd slide that
I
far.
don't even know where to get one of those hats.
Any kind of like lesbian coat shop. I would get clothes that I could replace easily, that I didn't have really any attachment to. So I go to Army surplus stores, get like any kind of military type stuff that I could ditch and not feel sad.
You go to surplus stores? That's where you buy your stuff?
I buy some stuff, but listen, since I discovered Amazon, I don't really like going out shopping. I don't like having I don't get off on going to the grocery store and picking. I'm in and out. You know, I know what I want. I want it now. The amount of angst that it's going to take me to muster it up to go to a shopping mall to get a pair of socks that I could purchase on the toilet to my front door.
Right.
So I just go look at my searches, black, men's clothes, and lime green suits came up.
Oh, on Amazon? Yeah.
No. But yeah, I'll type in military black clothing, whatever it may be. Always the classic Levi's. And comfortable footwear is key. I do a lot of walking. I'm glad that you quickly agreed to a walking episode. Because a lot of your friends are fucking fat slobs.
I know, yeah.
You guys are either...
I'm trying to be healthy.
Either malnutrition or obesity, like junk food gross. Like all the comics of this scene seem to be either slobs or starving to death.
Yeah, like a lot of cigarettes and burgers. That's I mean.
Yeah, they eat like truck drivers. Canadians eat like truck drivers, yet they never leave the square.
Well, it's also just because we're poor.
Yeah.
But I've always, had a taste for the finer things. I don't know, I grew up like vegetarian with my mom is like super like health nut.
Really?
And so
was she active, like jogging and things like that?
Yeah.
Garden in the backyard.
Yeah.
That's a cool mom and a therapist. That's like, fuck, I'm jealous.
Well,
Your mother ate vegetarian food? I'm sure she's a really nice lady.
She's nice.
She doesn't drink?
Well, she didn't drink for the longest time. And then recently, she just got into cocktails.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
That means she's about to leave your father.
No, they're divorced.
Probably because she had too many cocktails.
Neither of my parents are big
Boozers?
drinkers. But my mom, recently started drinking more.
When you told her you're getting into show business? Oh no, you said your mother's support. All right.
She'll when she gets mad at me, she'll get drunk.
What is that?
Get that on Amazon. Yeah, welcome to the world of America.
Perfect skin. Is that not your thing?
No, it is.
That girl's legs and I smell it. You smell it?
It smells like Axe body spray.
Sorry, I burped again. But yeah.
Chug Axe.
That might be the worst body spray is Axe body spray. What is a body spray? That was just like shellac for dog shit. Yeah, this thing's got a bit of a bow to it.
Yeah, I feel like
It's pretty sick.
the alarm.
Look how nice this is. It's really,
This is too nice.
it's super nice. I
Even
grew up
though
in
the
a,
river's full of trash.
yeah, but you know what? They send
Well, I think turtles eat trash.
tourists. I saw a turtle pull a duck under the water.
What?
Yeah, me and Yoshi
fuck?
had
A snapping turtle?
Yeah, grabbed its leg and pulled it under
In
and
this
drowned
lake?
it. Yeah, just over there.
Oh my god, dude. That's
Yoshi,
like,
I'll show you the exact same spot. Me and Yoshi watched this East European Polish lady try and rescue the duck, but as she scared the duck, they pulled it in deep water and it drowned it.
wow, dude. That's like my biggest fear. That's why I won't swim in some lakes, just because snapping turtles, dude. Those things.
Have you had a thing with those? Because I'm scared of them too.
I just like the thing about them is, I mean, they're
Are you kind of country? Did you grow up a little country?
a little bit.
A little country. Okay, so this is not something you saw in a book. This is like, wow, there's some turtles in the neighborhood that fucking people up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would go to like wilderness camps, and
Yeah.
they would like show us the snapping turtles. Those things are crazy.
The noses. with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hook.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That fucking hook with the dinosaur nostrils at
Yeah.
the end of it.
Right.
And you look into them, you're like, that's a fucking dinosaur.
And in the lake, you can't see anything. So,
no, I hate that.
So
Hate that.
everyone's like, "Oh, lakes are fine. There's no sharks or anything." Yeah, but there's giant turtles that have claws as mouths.
Yeah, and they use their body weight to pull you. So if they latch on, you know you're not breaking that bite, as you know. You have to pry it open with a knife. Or, so this story, guy drops some bait near the shoreline, reaches in, snapping turtle grabs his fingers and starts backing up into the water to drown him. He takes his fishing knife and cuts off all his fingers to get away from the turtle.
Oh, he grabs all with his fingers.
Yeah, he pinched his finger.
Damn, he cut it that fast.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't. Or you could, cause there's a bone right here.
Yeah, but I guess with a rock and a blade, you can get pretty creative,
Damn.
you know?
Wow, that's like 127 seconds.
I need a woman to spit in my face.
Yeah.
Feel
Do
alive.
you wanna order one on Amazon?
I'm gonna order something, I think. You know, my birthday's in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I'm turning 50,
Wow.
and I think I'm gonna buy something to eat from behind.
Really? Where do you buy something like that?
I usually just hang my dick out the window with money on the end of it.
Like a fishing line?
Yeah, trust me. You just hang it out and go, who wants to fill a hole? Hole it up.
Yeah, it's like one of those like candies where it's like really sweet on the outside, but then you get into like the center, it's just like a bland.
I like the bland.
Really?
This is quite nice. Do you mind holding this one more time here?
Sure. I can hold it from now on. See, kids, this is why it's dangerous to walk.
Oh no, I usually run around this thing every morning. This is my ritual.
I like going on hikes barefoot.
You know what? I know a retarded kid in my neighborhood that would do that.
Yeah, I know. That was me.
Do you... Let me guess. Is it a pressure thing on your toes and feet? It's a massage.
No, not really. It kind of hurts.
Does the idea of you being burned with cigarettes?
I like being burned. Sometimes I'll burn myself for fun.
I know your type. All right, I got a girlfriend of mine. Nobody I dated. She's gonna fucking. You ever had your head shaved and then punched in the mouth?
I wish.
Yeah. No, and I haven't even got to the sexual stuff. And you're like, yeah, this girl's like super hot, and but she's also very aggressive. Like physically, you might want to get some temporary health care, because if she duct tapes you, zip ties you to a lawn chair,
Yeah.
and then smokes cigarettes all day and flicks them at the butts at your face, and then blows you, and then gives you a shildo where she gets you hard and then shits on the end of your dick.
Sounds good. That's a good like.
You know what I like about you is you're so dead inside that you're like, anything counts. I'll take it. I'll take it.
No,
Just give me the. Give it. I got. Yeah. No, I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying that you know that the only way you're gonna get through this is just to be open to this.
To
life.
Yeah, sure.
You know from hanging around comedians that the foolish ones that think they're all gonna be famous.
Well, I've never gotten into like the sexual torture and and you know like
again, only smile at
shoving a
this.
Rubik's Cube up my balls. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, but maybe I should get more into that. I feel like
It's a release
maybe
for a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm just scared of it. Like.
Yeah, that rabbit
I'm scared
hole.
of like once I go that route, I'll never go back.
Yeah, but maybe you don't need to go back. Maybe there's no going back. Maybe you discover a new door to you that enhances your life and makes you feel better just getting through the day, knowing that one Wednesday a week you go see Matilda. That's not a real name. And you go into a room and she's got a checklist of things that you asked for.
A chainsaw and a block of cheese.
If that's what you asked for. Now, it could be as simple as her, chain you to a wall and then release dogs into the room.
Yeah.
And she blows the dogs while you
play.
scream on the wall. Yeah, because some people, like, when's it you dragged your mother into the room, stripped naked by her hair, shaved her head.
I think that'd be more my mom's speed. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyway, where are we now?
Day 57. The bridge is coming up. So this is the part where we run as hard as we can with our eyes closed to see who falls in the water or clips a tree.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how do you think blind people work out?
I think so. There's got to be some sort of. Not everyone works out for vanity. I guess they probably just maybe do yoga.
Yeah. They're probably better at yoga because they're not distracted by sight.
Yeah, but sight is key to your form too, right? You don't know. I guess you get muscle memory after a while where you've done the poses so many times that you know what the positions are.
Yeah. What's your favorite disability?
Fuck. I don't know, maybe various degrees of kind of retarded, you know what I mean?
The rule of three.
It's I don't know, I don't really discriminate against any of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I look at it as everybody, a little.
Yeah, I would love to be disabled.
I told you I wasn't queer. I need some pussy, buddy. Sorry, I don't mean to get all droopy-lipped on you, but you fucked 6 girls in 12 months.
Whoa. Is that good or?
I'm not even judging. I just like to say it out loud because it's a higher number than me.
Yeah.
I just want to be held.
Right, yeah, you need some help.
Oh, I need some heldings. Like to be held.
Have you tried BDSM.org?
BDSM.org. No, those places are so woke. It's a squirrel festival out here. Those all those scenes that I used to be a part of in the 80s and the 90s are part of the problem now.
Really?
All the underground shit has turned into a fucking protest. I love hearing skid marks.
So like you're telling me the people that like whip and torture people are being like, no, you can't do that?
Yeah, they'll be, because they've taken the underground sex scene and added all these politics. Like, if you're into this, that means you're that type of person, or you vote for this way or that if you do this. It's all layered. With,
like a seminar while they're in like leather bras.
Oh, for sure. We laugh.
Terrible.
We laugh, but it's fucking probably way more far-fetched than we can even wrap our heads around. It's more of a fucking joke than you can imagine.
Yeah. You know about furries?
Yeah, I was around five years ago.
Really?
10 years ago. Because all those fucking losers would go up to Comic-Con in San Diego and cut the crotch. Anyway. Yeah, I know girls that are into that shit. I don't know any guys because I don't hang out with
girls
those type
are
of people.
into dudes dressing up as animals?
I think they just like to get fucked and they're ashamed of themselves, so they put on a Garfield costume and get fucked in the ass while they eat lasagna and try and be interesting because they don't have enough personality on the outside to hold a conversation. So they put on a stupid mask, shave their asshole and go, I'm sorry, I sucked off so many guys. I'm a bad Papa Smurf.
Yeah. Yeah, and they get to be hairy for once.
I think we both could agree that this would be so much better if we had like the hot girlfriend. This is like a girlfriend walk. It's terrible for us. I'm like your dad trying to talk you out of suicide on a walk, but into suicide. Look, just give up. Wait, the family needs the insurance.
This is
money.
like a.
No, you look like you're walking with the Reaper. Like if I put this selfie stick on my shoulder, first of all, look at it. Look.
Yeah, people think this is like a court-ordered podcast.
Look, the Reaper.
Yeah, I know. They think that I'm being like
escorted to hell.
Yeah.
I know the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
How I saw in your humble gentleman. I saw you. You have a title.
A title?
Didn't you have a title belt?
Oh yeah.
Didn't you recently compete in a roast battle?
No, it was a one-liner competition.
One-liner competition. Would you place first?
Yeah, I won.
Jeez,
we
should have started with that. Opposed to your mother being dragged into a warehouse by her hair. Well, you're shot in the leg and then the hooker pisses up your mouth, stains all your teeth.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just like a little thing at the, the Buzz Mill. And I beat all of my friends. So.
That's good, because they've been making fun of you behind your back for fucking months.
Yeah, I know.
And you took them to the cleaners.
And now they have more material.
Yeah. Yeah, you've actually raised the comedy game in town because you don't know how to get in a fist fight.
Yeah,
you should have threw a chair at the competitor.
Yeah, I should have done more slams.
Yeah, you're not a mean person though.
Well, at the end I was like, all right, everyone, give it up for AIDS. And like people didn't like that.
Oh, who had AIDS?
I don't know, probably someone there. At least someone.
You get a banger every like 30 minutes. You got a great one. I love it when these guys catch their tires in the sand and fucking take a header right in front of a family that doesn't speak English. There's nothing funnier than flying over the fucking handlebars on your bike.
Yeah.
I've done it so many times.
Really bad.
Oh my God, my body, it's like somebody threw a duffel bag full of broken pool cues against the wall.
Yeah. I used to skateboard and I would fall all the time.
Okay.
I'm surprised I didn't break any bones.
I got 2 plates and 8 screws from skating.
Damn.
I hung up on a spine ramp trying to transfer in this underground parking lot. Hyperextended my arm and shattered the bone, pushed it out the back. They had to sign a form to say that they might have to remove it because of the lime dust on it. It was a disaster. Anyway, I switched over to back to BMX. The impact on my knees and stuff were the skating. It's a lot more jarring skating, I find.
Yeah, when you're
More
going down like a
technical.
7 stair and all you have underneath you is like a wooden board.
Yeah, hey, I could do a 13 stair ollie.
Damn, that's good.
That was pretty good in the day. No, maybe a 180 off of 6, maybe on a confident day. But I remember, you know what it's like to fly through the air over 12 stairs.
Yeah,
It may as well be a story.
Actually, maybe I've done that.
Well, just the amount of your body just lands. You're rolling, and it does absorb some of it, but people have no idea. Your whole skeleton,
the shock.
the impact.
No, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. It would be almost better to land on your feet sometimes.
Exactly.
Because the wheels and the board just together.
I found that out snowboarding. Even though the snow, it did feel like landing on skateboard wheels sometimes. You come down on the snowboard.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause this because this bridge is a little wacky. We'll be right back. Last time I was here, my friend and Brett were super high coming up here. And this lady on a bicycle, we zigged when we should have zagged.
Yeah,
And she told us to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's buried. We buried her right over there.
Oh yeah.
See you in a bit, everybody. 100%.
Do you like the city?
Honestly, I really like it here.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've been all over the fucking planet, and this is one of my favorite cities.
Wow.
And it's limited to this area and the comedy scene downtown. I really haven't seen a lot of the city other than the
not
few
much
carvers.
more.
No,
It's a
and it's
small
fine. But what it has, it's well manicured. You know what I mean? Even the scummy areas are just the scummy areas. It doesn't seem to be bleeding into various areas. It has very distinct identities from neighborhood to neighborhood. Anyway, I love the variety of landscapes, and just to go from a kind of forest, provincial park, wetlands. Oh man, there's so much ass out here. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. I need to come in something that won't call the cops.
Have you tried
A bullet
animals?
hole? Anal holes?
Animals?
Oh, they said anal holes. Animals. Well, I asked this question occasionally, usually during my show. If you were going to have sex with an animal, what animal would you with?
I think a sheep.
That's easy though. That's not even weird. It's not even weird.
I just think it'd be nice to like lay on their wool.
Oh, you're one of those. You stick.
Yeah, I stick around.
This guy fucks an animal, and then maybe we should, maybe we could turn this into something. Man, you fucking weirdo. That's clearly,
you want to go get the bite to eat?
somewhere on your family tree there's a little Welsh. There's a little
Oh
Welsh.
yeah, I'm Welsh, dude.
Are you?
Yes.
Sheep
Irish
fucker.
and Welsh, yeah.
Totally Irish and Welsh. That explains the sheep fucking. It's alright, they call Canadians moose
My
fuckers.
first girlfriend.
Hey, I've heard that the anatomy of. Anyway, we don't need that. All right, pick something else.
What about you? I mean,
Spider, probably.
Spider?
Yeah.
That,
First of all, when you go to jail, and you will, for banging a sheep, spider guy goes to jail, and they point. They go, "Who's that guy? That guy fucked a sheep." They go, "Who's that guy? That guy fucked a spider."
Oh, they'll be scared of you.
8 legs behind the head, balls to beaver. I wonder.
Yeah, I know. They have to keep you in a well-lit room away from the spiders.
Watch this accident.
So many people here.
Yeah, it feels like a Sunday afternoon. This is the area where we saw the turtle pull the duck under the water. Yeah, it was pretty crazy because some girl had gone over here, climbed all along the edge. Maybe it was down on the next block. She's pants up, rolled up, and she's trying to get the duck, and the duck's panicking. Well, the turtle hangs from his foot and just weighs him down as he goes out to deep water, and you just see the duck disappear into the 80s. Oh no! And I go, oh yeah, these poor dinosaurs. One of them killed the other dinosaur.
Yeah, true.
If that thing was bigger, you'd be on that mix, lady.
Well, also, I mean, the duck can fly. Like,
yeah, I know, but like you said, your terror back over there 10 minutes ago, that turtle grabs your foot. You get a couple big turtles on your feet. You're going down to Ducktown. Which is
maybe he's just like bringing the duck to like a party, and there's like a bunch of ducks down there like having a party.
No, you got it right the first time. It's just murder, straight up cold-blooded killer, drowned you. You ever have something pull you under the water with its weight to demise you, end you?
Yeah, I mean my friends have. It's terrifying.
Your friends used to pull you under the water?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know.
What was the worst? What was the worst torture?
The worst torture of my life?
Yeah, under the age of 12. Like the medieval shit, you know, where they board up the closet, put snakes under the door.
Yeah.
Fuck your mother in front of you. the bad stuff.
You know, at 6 years old, I don't know, I was really into like ball torture. No, I'm sure.
I might have to start from the beginning here. You're not gonna believe this. I was raised on ball torture.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's a new trend. It's the millennials really brought it to life.
So hold on a second. Did you suffer any kind of genital damage from twisting your nuts around as a fucking psycho 6-year-old?
No, I wasn't into balls, but what I would do is I would like go into my room and like shit in my pants.
Is that like a mating call? Is that you making your room for dicks?
I don't know. It was more of like a comfort thing.
What does this have to do with you torturing your nuts?
No, I wouldn't really torture my nuts, but I would.
You said you were into ball torture when you were 6.
Yeah.
Was that true?
No, I just.
Because I know people like that. Like when you say things outrageous, and I'm like, I know someone that has that thing.
Yeah, I know, because
you're making it up.
That's like part of your life.
I know.
And for me, that's like so absurd.
Yeah,
and for you, it's just like that's like a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's kind of a day in the life for that kind of behavior. I don't judge.
Yeah, I don't like shave my hair and like stuff.
Burn yourself.
By the way, like, were you always bald or?
I started losing my hair when I was 4.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's all in the crack of my ass now.
You have like
when the movie, it was like a movie in my life. When I'd seen Metallica in 1988 in my hometown, it was such an influence on me that I started to grow my hair. And I used to have hair down to my waist.
Wow.
And then Mother Nature came along and did a little tap dance on my head. And I was fortunate enough that I have a very nice, warm, round head. I was so lucky.
You can be bald, like you're like.
I'm lucky.
What do you think about my hair? Do you think it's?
Oh, you got good hair.
Do you think it's going?
But if it does, what's underneath is like that's the end game. That's the finish line.
Right. I feel like it's like bumpy and.
My friend has that problem. He's like, dude, I can't fuck around with this hair. I need to keep it. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, put your hand on my head. I put my hand on the back of his head, and it felt like there was a dead. It looked like a bookshelf.
Yeah, that's kind of.
But
how
what
my
you
head
do,
feels.
what you do is you get the longest clippers you can find, and just run it through in the summer. It only take a couple months, and you'll get a read on your skull to see what the future holds. But
Right.
you
And if
might
it's
have
bad, I just.
you
like,
might
kill
just
myself.
have a fucking hairline of a squirrel for the rest of your life. Grows down to your waist. You got cornrows and braids like some maniac.
That'd be awesome. But no, I mean it's a little wispy.
Yeah, skull shape is key. You can't have one of those funky heads and no hair. It looks. You look.
Yeah.
My friend
It
says.
looks like a troll.
He says when he rollerblades, girls laugh at him. They thought he was a retarded kid on his
Maybe because he's
rollerblades.
rollerblading.
That's what I said, but he said no, it's because of the lumps on his head. He's got lump head.
Damn, you got lump head.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough. I did want to get maybe my whole head tattooed.
Yeah. Of what? Another of hair?
The spider I fucked?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should tattoo some hair on your head.
I have some friends of mine who've done versions of that with this kind of strategic
Yeah, no one ever
shades.
notices.
Yeah, I would go maybe artwork though. Maybe something very bold and classic. But also, the scalp is a very tender. If it hurts anywhere near what my shins felt like, the head is going to be completely unbearable. I'll have to be heavily sedated. And I don't know. You have tattoos?
Yeah, I have one tattoo.
Those are freckles. Your freckles? What is it? Spider web on your asshole?
No, I have like some Z's on my. I'll show you.
Z's? I think you said disease.
It's
You got
basically a
Z's?
disease.
What are you, a
It's just
SoundCloud
shitty
rapper?
tattoo. Yeah, you know, I got it while I was drunk at a party.
You know what? Contrary to my downtrodden remarks, if you escape your life with just that tattoo, with no bullshit ones, and that's kind of the first and the last, you'll be lucky.
Really?
Yes, so many people get the worst tattoos.
Yeah, because they'll get a shitty tattoo and they'll be like, oh, I already have one, so I might as well get another one. It doesn't even matter now.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, they don't even look normal.
It's become very popular to have poorly drawn, like textbook art.
Yeah. The guy who did my tattoo, I was like, have you done this before? Because he's like, oh, sorry, I messed up a little.
Oh, I want to kick that guy's front wheel so bad. Do you have any idea what a simple boot on that front wheel would do to that guy? With that crouch stance on those road bikes, on these slippery trails, all I have to do is kick that front wheel as hard as I can to get the handlebars to lock up, and then Mr. Shitlips in the spandex goes fucking flying. Reminds me of Germany when I had those three fat chicks.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of bikers in Germany.
Yeah, a lot of bikers everywhere. I did think that everybody that rode a motorcycle.
I think it's the best way to travel.
I'm gonna get her. Can I show you what I'm looking at?
A hog.
Ew. So I did a little research here, and
I'm surprised you don't already have a motorcycle. You don't know how to drive.
this Triumph
That's
Scrambler,
nice, dude.
right?
That's nice.
So I'm thinking of that in the spring.
Is that a motorcycle? Or?
A Triumph motorcycle. I've never.
So you don't know how to drive though.
I know how to drive a motorcycle.
Oh.
I'm very inexperienced. I used to ride dirt bikes when I was a younger kid. So the mechanics of a motorcycle is very easy for me to adapt to. Where a car is something I'm opposed to outright to drive.
Yeah. Well, a car is boring, dude. Like I kind of.
Yeah. And that's dangerous too.
A motorcycle or a car?
A car, like.
I don't know if they're as dangerous as a motorcycle though.
motorcycle's terrifyingly dangerous.
Yeah, it's like every time you need to like go drive, like you're about to go to like Vietnam. Like,
Yeah, it is a war. You're literally in combat.
you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the store.
Yeah, I know. It does add to the excitement.
Yeah, well, that's cool. That's a cool way to travel because you once you get to a place, you feel so relieved. Like you're so appreciative that you made it to the place. And the car is just like so boring, dude. And motorcycle, you can look around in the world. Like you have like your head on a swivel.
Until you hit the back of a car and then your head's on a street post.
Right. Yeah.
Riley, thanks for being on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is awesome. My legs.
Where can
great.
you find Mr. Gilmore?
You can find me on, various websites, some legal. I'm on Instagram, Reilly.
He's just a roustabout, shifting from town to town. No job can hold him down.